Hi students, welcome once again to OHM Institute and this is your show Beyond the Rank. Yes, today I have Akshay Kumar with me and he has secured two ranks in the GATE 2025 examination. Yes, he has secured All India rank 272 in the GATE Electrical Engineering and also rank 506 in the GATE Electronics and Communication Engineering. So let us hear it out. Okay, all the efforts that he has put down to get two ranks in the two branches EE and EC. So first of all, welcome to the show Akshay Kumar and heartiest congratulations from the entire team of OHM on your two good success in the GATE 2025 examination.
Thank you, sir. I am Akshay from Warangal. Studied my undergraduation in Osmania University in the Department of Electrical Engineering. Uh, Firstly, thank you very much for OM and you, sir. You've been a lot of inspiration for my throughout my journey, and talking about my rank and score in electrical paper, I've secured a rank of 272 for marks of 57.67 out of 100. And in ECE paper, I've got marks of 54 for a rank of 506.
So yeah, Akshay, great to know about yourself. So basically, tell me what motivated you towards writing the GATE paper, okay, and what was your basic dream behind chasing this examination?
Well, sir, my first interaction with GATE was I got to know about GATE in my third year of engineering, where one of our seniors were talking about it. It has multiple opportunities. It's one of the difficult exams after graduation a person can write. But first formal interaction was I've seen your interview, one of your interviews on YouTube. You said GATE isn't that much of a difficult exam. It's not rocket science. You compared it with rockets. It is not rocket science. It can be cracked easily. And so I thought, why not give it a attempt? So I've taken a online course before, no, and I've secured good enough marks there. Only with two subjects, that is aptitude, mathematics, and control systems. I've secured a rank of 2,500 in my electrical paper in 2023. But I think I was fortunate there. I mean, because it being a very tough paper that year, and I've studied only a couple of subjects. So all the 3 hours I had in that examination in that year, in that attempt, I was doing only these three subjects all around. And in that year, especially, I have received no negative marking. So that was a boost there. Compared to the others around me, I was doing great. I didn't feel it to be like, as you said, as rocket science. I mean, I thought it will be easy if I give it another attempt. So I've prepared again in my fourth year. So coming to my fourth year, I wasn't completely involved in preparing. I think I got carried away with the previous achievement there, because all around me, I haven't seen such a rank. But in the same year as 23, one of our seniors got a double-digit rank, 40. So I thought if we do a bit more hard work in all the subjects like I did with the others, I think it will be I can qualify easily. I mean, I will be able to get a good rank easily. But what happened in fourth year was I wasn't fully prepared, or I didn't give 100% of what I could. So even in my fourth year, after getting 33 marks with negatives, obviously, I couldn't get a decent rank. My rank was like 3,856 something. Uh, so what I decided was this I didn't change my perspective with the GATE examination itself, because the questions there were doable. They're not like frighteningly difficult or somewhere related to researches or something. They are simple questions directly from concepts. I mean, there are questions definitely which are difficult and cannot be done so easily, but there is that gray line where if we are able to select and do the questions they are able to do, we will definitely achieve a good rank. That was my perspective after fourth year attempt. So what I decided is to take another year of a drop. So I've joined OHM Institute after that. The only aspect I've researched on, the previous online course that I took didn't work because me not being attentive, me not being involved in it. So I thought online is not going to work with me. So I've searched for institutions with offline coaching. So I belong to Telangana here. So Hyderabad, it has one of the major coaching institute was OHM. The best feature of Home Institute that I found was it has pretty low strength per classroom. So there was, as expected, I received that one-on-one attention with professors teaching here. So I've decided this factor will help me a lot. So I've joined here. And my first class was with you with signals and systems. So after seeing you again here, it was pretty good, pretty nourishing for me. It was pretty much boosting, and it really helped me to believe in me. And I thought, my previous perspective, right?
That's great. I mean, the first good part is okay. You gave it little bit try in your college, and at least with the sort of subjects you prepared, like you mentioned maths or control, you were able to score full, and you realized your potential. That if you go beyond these subjects as well, you may be able to score well. And definitely, the reason that we also keep low batch size per classroom at home is so that we also have that connect with students. We identify good students, and they can be really trained. Okay, so that is what really the connection that you get at offline. Okay, because as you mentioned, online also you'll get similar content, but you have to be very much self-disciplined. Okay, so it depends on student to student. Some can be, but as you mentioned, online was not your cup of tea.
Definitely, sir. I'm not disciplined. I'll be honest with that.
That's correct. You know your strength, you know your weakness. Everybody will have their own strength and weakness, and it's good you know it, and you took the decision to came up offline, and you got benefited, and you got such ranks. Okay, so coming to your preparation, then as you mentioned, you started with the first subject signals. Okay, so then etc. You went on to other subjects. You went to core also. So what is the major area you focused? I mean, concepts or practice? What was your first thing that you will target? Be it any subject.
I was only concerned about as it was another extra year. So I thought all my thought mindset was like I need to crack each and every mark that is given. So what I did out of over excitement or something, I don't know how to name it, but I wanted to master each and every individual subject in the way they were taught. So signals, I was able to do that. But next subject was with power systems, which it was like the first time I was listening to the subject. So with the kind of preparation that I had, the way I prepare is I will go through the class notes after the class is done, and I'll write the short notes. After a week, I will revise it for a week entirely, and then I will try to attempt the handouts that are given in the classroom. If I get it, then the confidence level stays the same. If I don't, this is one of the most negative point I have in my preparation. It is, if I don't get it, I will be like so very depressed. This is same with the weekly tests that are conducted. If I get a low marks, or if I am not like well ranked in the list, that's where I
happen. Every subject has a different temperament. Okay, and personally for every student, some student may have X as the favorite subject, some will have Y as the favorite subject. That's not thing. Some people will do good in weekly test. Okay, some people will not do good in every weekly test. Okay, what I have seen in my entire career as well, that there are students who, even if they don't do good in some weekly test one or two times, they tend to quitting the preparation. Okay, of course you also got demotivated, but I would see on a positive tone also that you didn't quit your preparation, because there are a lot many that even if some test goes bad, they will start being like not at all trusting themselves, and they lose their preparation. Okay, but you maintained your preparation, you somehow maintained your motivation level going on, and you kept it going. So if I talk about motivation level, suppose any weekly test not went good, or some particular subject troubling you, so what you used to think, what is your ultimate target? Some IIT, some IISc in mind, or some PSU is mind, that anyways I have to get there, so whatever it takes I'll do it. So whatever it takes I'll do it.
Yes, sir. Actually, one of my friend in our friends group, he always had this sight of IAC, getting into one. I wasn't sure whether I will get there or not. Actually, this is the idea he put in me. After the drop, before the drop, I wanted to get into a prestigious institution. That's all. But this one of our friend, he put IAC into me. Actually, one of our seniors went there. and she was like posting videos of some freshers something, I don't know. I've seen the campus in those videos, and there's like there is a course like VLSI I was getting to know. So after knowing all that, I've whenever I get down, I wanted to. The thought of getting into ISC was something that is pulling me forward. But actually, that has a negative side also. Will I after motivation there will be immediate regret. Actually, I haven't completed this subject till date. This is pending. Like this is a backlog. So will I be able to get there? I wanted this. I've taken another year drop. I've left a placement back. So will I be able to actually crack IISc Bangalore? So that it really affected in me both the ways.
Okay, so you have that extra pressure with you. So you mentioned you left a job as well. So what company you got recruited? Was it a college on-campus recruitment?
Yes, sir. On campus, I've been selected into L&T.
Okay. What was the package you were offered?
6 LPS.
Okay. Okay, it's decent enough. I would not say best of the industry, but engineers these days, even if they are getting jobs at 3 or 4 LPA, many, or I would say actually most of them are ready to accept it because they want to have the easy things in life rather than working hard. Okay, but okay, you left it, you worked hard for GATE, and at the ranks that you have got, 272 in EE and 506 in ECE, you are going to one of the prestigious institutes, be it ISC or any other IIT. So do you think your decision of taking a drop, leaving that job now has been successfully supported you? Successfully supported you?
Actually, I don't think back anymore.
Ah.
Okay, because everything I need to do, I think I've done it. Except for wasting a couple of days in preparation. I think I could have done it. But the only thing that comes to me right now is, if instead of thinking backward, if I continue such a preparation in forward,
Correct.
Yeah, I think even if it is a small college, I want to get into a premier institute. But even if it is a small college, if I put up this pace of study, put up this pace of learning, I think I'm confident enough that I will secure a good career.
So, Akshay, when were you able to complete up your syllabus? More or less.
Complete my syllabus. It was in the month of December.
Okay.
Okay. Up to December, we have completed every subject, and only couple of subjects I was able to revise a second time.
Okay.
Okay. And especially signals, I have done it thrice.
Okay. Great.
That was the best positive thing I have for both EC and electrical.
Because that's a
common subject.
So after completing your syllabus after December, majorly you focused on mock test or subject test. What was your routine in January especially?
Okay. Actually, in the month of January, I didn't take up any tests until Jan 10th. I was just going through my short notes.
Okay.
And on Jan 12th, there was a mock test, all India mock test. I've written it. And I don't want to say the score. Okay, I'll let you know. It was 32 out of 100.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, we need to take another year. This was the discussion in our friends. But slowly what happened was, the problem for me getting 32 out of 100 wasn't actually lacking subject. Was lacking experience to write the exam. So time management and deciding which question to answer and which to leave. That was the study I haven't done.
Exactly.
So coming to after 12th of January, 15th was a holiday. We had a holiday. I was in the hostel. I've revised short notes, and I've written for these major subjects which I consider as strength, like signals, controls, and mathematics. These three subjects I've written short notes again.
Okay.
I've written synopsis, and I was ready that this exam I'm going to get 40 marks with these subjects as backup, as a major part, and I will attempt small questions that are going to come, and with aptitude along, obviously. So I will get 40 marks. I got 44.
Okay.
In the first OHM Institute test.
Okay. So that is what, suppose that you haven't not written any mock test and you directly go to the GATE, maybe your performance in GATE was maybe some 32,
It would
33
definitely
marks.
be 32, sir.
Yes.
And being it an offline test going to the center, I don't think I would have qualified even.
Yeah, so that speaks about the importance of what role mock test will play in the preparation. It's not about subject training. It's all about mental training. How you have to handle those 3 hours. What sort of time management techniques you need to apply, right? And which subject you're going to attempt first. Okay, whether you're able to cover up your 65 questions in 180 minutes, or if not 65, whatever questions whether you're able to cover it in 180 minutes or not. How is your speed going on? So all those things shaped you. So how many mock tests then after 15 January you roughly might have given?
It was exactly 11 mock tests, sir, including
Okay.
the 12 on the one on the one on the 12th. It was a 11
And
test.
and what is the time of the day you chose to write the exam?
I was very specific that it will be from 2 to 3 because we know 2 to 5.
Okay.
Because we
Rather
know
2:30, I would say.
no 2, sir.
Okay, you
around there.
Oh, around there. Okay.
I can't actually start exactly at 2:30. I will be in a hostel, right?
Exactly.
So sometimes it will be at 2, sometimes it will be 3, definitely. But that time I've allotted it.
Yeah, it's exact afternoon slot so that your brain is most active at that particular time. Okay, so that when you go to the exam day, like electrical 2nd February, ECE 15th February, both the exams were afternoon slot. So your brain is so set that afternoon is like a very fresh thing for you. Okay, so that's a good strategy.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, that strategy has separated me from a couple of my friends. The knowledge they have, a couple of my friends who have, I don't think I am up to their mark. They are pretty good with subject. If we ask the question, they're absolute engineers. They can literally formulate it. They can derive something that hasn't been derived in the class, and they can solve it probably. But coming to the exam, it is not about how great you are with the subject only. It is about how you are managing time. Like there might be a question which takes 4 minutes, 5 minutes and gives you only 1 mark. But there might be a question like our mathematics question, complex number question, which takes like 10 seconds
And-
to understand the question, and it is directly 2 marks.
2 marks, correct.
So I was able to understand the dynamics of the paper, like after question after question, how to go.
See, that is what GATE is all about. It's a 100-mark paper and it doesn't have any sectional cutoffs or so. Okay, you have to maximize your marks, beat any subject or beat any question. It's not necessary that you always choose your favorite questions, okay? But you choose the questions which you can look and decide that yes, I can do it quickly. At least those questions you can do it in few seconds, right? So January 1st test 32 marks and that to 12 January and exam is on 2nd February. So I believe 20 days cannot change your knowledge much, cannot add on to your notes. But what changed was your strategy because you attempted around 11 mock tests that particular time. So especially the January, the future aspirants also must take a target that January has to be mostly about mock test, revision and short notes, okay, rather than studying fresh. Okay, so if I talk about PYQs in your journey, how many PYQs roughly you had taken, and whether you took it only like electrical branch or common subjects that you did it all branches?
I've done PYQs of let's go subject by subject.
Okay.
It will be comfortable for me. Signals, I have done it thrice.
Okay.
That's the strength I never wanted to leave. That helped me to get 8 on 8 in electrical paper.
Okay.
And it helped me in EC paper also. Controls, I have done it twice.
Okay.
Because there are too many questions in controls compared to that of signals. That's what I felt. So, and coming to mathematics, I haven't done PYQs for probability. The rest all I've done once.
Okay.
And in core subjects, I was struggling with power systems and machines a bit. So I haven't done it more than once. And even protection, I haven't done it completely. I've left that subject. Only up to theory, that to class notes was the thing I've prepared for. And the power electronics, this is something I never thought I will master it, or something that I thought I'm definitely going to leave before taking one year drop. But what happened was, out of 10 marks in electrical paper, I got 7.
Okay.
That's a big chunk that I hadn't expected.
All electrical students should learn from it because at the beginning a lot of electrical aspirants are there who are actually having the fear of power electronics. Okay, but because of the fear, if you leave it, you are 0 out of 10 because roughly 9 to 10 marks easily you expect from power electronics, but you manage to get 7 and it's really good out of that particular subject. Okay, so that's what. And even whatever subjects you mentioned that are your weakness, you have not left it entirely. Okay, you have managed so that you get decent marks, because if you leave the subjects entirely, you're out of the topper zone. That's what I believe. Okay, one more point from PYQs I was asking, like subject wise you mentioned how many times you have done. But suppose if there is a common subject like control systems or mathematics, so you have been focusing on that particular branch only, or did you take the PYQs of all branches? Like control is there in ECE as well as IN.
IN.
Yeah, definitely. I've done all the branches,
Okay.
but in mathematics, we were advised by you to leave some questions which are completely off, like in
because
partial
in
differential
mathematics,
equation.
mechanical and civil syllabus have slight difference as compared to our ECE.
Yes.
Yeah, but more or less excluding that out of syllabus topics, you have done it
Yes, sir.
majorly.
That too, it's not like I've done only electrical. I've done electrical, EC, IN, definitely.
Right.
The PYQs I've left was from PI and
Correct.
mechanical.
Yeah, and that is what actually, I would here say that, the even the PYQ book at home that you get
Yeah.
has all the branches, because otherwise the reason why students don't do it for all the branches is they're not able to find those many questions, or they have to search with their friends. But the PYQ books that, are available at home, they have all the branches questions in a single book. Okay, whether it is signals, so you'll find ECE, IN. For maths, you will find it for all 5-6 branches. So that actually has to be targeted by the students, I would say. With respect to your journey you have seen for GATE, okay, what summarizing it, what would be one important message that you will leave for your future aspirants, okay, your college juniors or any of the future aspirant targeting GATE 26, GATE 27, okay, one important line from your side.
Actually, 2 points I would like to say about GATE. One is everybody will be thinking about results before writing any competitive exam, not just GATE. Thinking about results is fine, but it might not be healthy enough to think only about results. Like the one thing I've done was evaluating marks. Like mathematics is for 13 marks, signals is around like 8 to 10 marks, controls is like 10 marks. So let's add all these up. We'll be getting like with aptitude we'll be getting like 40 plus. So we need to secure this 40 plus. Only that revision will be continuing. And honestly speaking, you can't get that 40. If you leave the rest of the subjects, you won't. So what you need to do is first don't classify any subject to get 100% marks. All we need to do is to pick the easy topics and do not waste time and evolve from that topic to the entire subject. Like if we divide any topic, however difficult it might be, if we divide it, each small chunk will be easy for us, definitely. And the second advice I would like to give is everybody will be counting subjects in GATE exam, like 10 or 11 subjects in any other GATE examination. But there is one hidden subject, that is the presence of mind for 3 hours of exam writing.
Exactly.
And that presence of mind probably made the difference for me. Because after electrical paper, the discussion was it is an easy paper. Everybody was telling that I will get a rank like 1000 to 1500. That span like after 2nd of February, 15th of February was the exam. My plan was I need to cover additional that EDC subject something, because that's a subject I haven't covered. But what I did was EDC is a new subject. Let's leave it. Completely leave it. I will be covering 70 marks of the portion. Let me do the best I can. So, but still the environment around in the hostel was like, this is electrical isn't going to be enough, and you've prepared there for like 80-90 marks, and I'm not getting a decent rank there. That was the conclusion. What will I be able to get with the 70 marks paper if I'm going to write? So I'll be honest, a week was a waste for me after the electrical paper. I wasn't fully functioning. My brain was fully functioning. So after that, I haven't written any new mock tests or something so that I will be depressed. Only one ECE mock test I've written, sir. That too, one All India mock test, and there I secured only 30 marks. After that, 1 week of the thing happened. So I haven't taken any other new mock test there. So what I did was I've opened my PYQ book, and the PYQs that I've rounded off before, like these are the questions that are different for ECE. Such questions aren't going to be asked in electrical. That classification I've done before.
Correct.
So I've picked them up, gone through them one by one, and after that, before the exam, all I did was I've prepared my mind such that every individual question is unique. Don't think about the previous question, how you attempted, and do not think about how many questions are going to be after. So I've focused on each and individual question there, and I've gone through the question paper only twice, which was pretty least actually. In my electrical paper, I've gone like more than 3 times, 3.5 times sometimes. Uh, after ECE exam, so I haven't gone more than twice. So probably I'm not going to get a good rank, not a decent rank at least. So. But after seeing the result, I haven't seen the response sheet also, sir. Directly, I've gone through the results, and the results were like fine and decent.
Really manipulate, what you're getting, and the again, before the exam as well as after the exam, lot many times the atmosphere around you, especially in hostels, is demotivating. Okay, because there are many people around you who have not really done anything in gate or with respect to any other exam, and they'll always try to pull your leg. But yeah, despite of all that, you attempted the EC paper and that's good to take up as a paper. But although you got good rank in EE as well, and you are going to get a good IIT or ISC. Okay, so but yeah, I would say a nice approach to have a backup, and you attempted both examinations. You have got a decent rank, in both of them. So predominantly, your story suggests that if you're strong in subjects, okay, so you can take up both the papers, EC and EE, especially if you're strong in the common subjects like you mentioned, signals, controls, maths, aptitude. It was really nice talking with you, Akshay, and again, congratulations for both the ranks of GATE 2025. And it's always difficult to take a decision to drop, but many would learn from your story that yes, you took really a hard decision to take a drop. You compromised with a job as well. You had some campus placement, but your target was clear, MTech, and you made sure that you're going to see yourself in a good IIT and ISC, which very soon you are going to see that. And we wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. Thank you so much for joining the show.